YouTube, Quinn Wade. Coming to y'all with that instant analysis. We're going to talk about the Milwaukee Bucks winning another game. This time it's against the Brooklyn Nets. And this is a win that they needed to be above 500 after losing to the Celtics. And they had a team that they should be able to defeat. And the Nets actually beat them this year, and the Bucks was able to beat them this game. They got two more games after this, and we're gonna have to see how that goes. But the Nets fall to 10-14. The Bucks improved to 12-11. The Bucks actually started off the first quarter with winning it 27-25. The Nets won the second quarter 27-24. The Bucks won the third quarter 35-34, and they ultimately was able to win the fourth quarter 32-27 for them to get a narrow victory over the Brooklyn Nets. I feel like this was a game where Brooklyn held some guys in check, and other guys had to step up and be able to contribute at a high level, and the Bucks was able to do that. And that's how they was able to win this game. And Giannis was able to be dominant like he usually is. And that was one of the reasons why they performed well enough to get the win, even though it was tough to do it. Taurean Prince got the start tonight. He had 0 points, -5 and plus minus, 3 personal fouls, 1 turnover, 2 assists, 3 rebounds, 0-2 from 3, 0-2 from the field. Giannis Antetokounmpo, 34 points, +10 and plus minus, 2 personal fouls, 3 turnovers, 3 blocks, 1 steal, 4 assists, 11 rebounds. So at 30-10 for Giannis. 2 of them was offensive, 6 of 10 from the free throw line, 14-22 from the field. He was really getting to the basket. He was getting dunks, getting layups, and if they couldn't stop him from doing that, he was getting to the free throw line, and then he was just dominant on the back end, and he actually defended better tonight than other games. Not saying he's been terrible defensively, but he hasn't really been game-changing defensively like he has been in the past. Brook Lopez was held to 3 points, -12 and plus minus, 4 personal fouls, 2 and 2 turnovers, but he only had 3 rebounds, and 1 of them was offensive. He was 1 of 2 also from the free throw line, 0 of 2 from 3, and 1 of 4 from the field, and he played 26 minutes and didn't really do much. Damian Lillard had his double-double, 15 points and 11 assists, but he did have 7 turnovers tonight, -11 and plus minus, 1 steal, 6 rebounds. He was 9 of 11 from the free throw line, and that's where he really scored majority of his points, if not all of them, was from the free throw line, because he was only 2 of 7 from 3, and those was his only attempts, and that helped him get to double figures. But he was really just making good decisions with the basketball when it comes to passing, even though he didn't really take care of the ball that well tonight. Andre Jackson, 6 points, +3 and plus minus, 4 personal fouls, 1 block, 2 steals, 2 assists, 2 of 3 from the three-point line, 2 of 3 from the field, because that was his only attempts, no free throws. Bobby Portis was huge off the bench with 31 minutes being played. He had 23 points, +12 and plus minus, 2 turnovers, 3 blocks, 1 a steal, 1 assist, 5 rebounds. He was 5 of 5 from 3, was perfect. And he had some tough shots in there. He had some open shots in there. But regardless, he was able to knock them down, and he was able to get close to the basket a lot and finish around the paint. And he was 9 of 10 from the field. Chris Middleton, he played 20 minutes. He got in double figures again. Matter of fact, he had the same amount of points that he had in his first game back, which was 11. +16 and plus minus, 2 personal fouls, 6 assists, 2 rebounds, 4 of 4 from the free throw line. He was ultimately 1 of 3 from 3 and 3 of 8 from the field. Gary Trent Jr., 20 points, +6 and plus minus, 1 personal foul, 1 turnover, 1 steal. He was 5 of 5 from the free throw line, 3 of 7 from 3, and 6 of 10 from the field. Whenever he got the ball, he was ready to score, however it was, whether it was from 3, whether it was from the paint, or whether it was just getting to the free throw line. He was just ready to score tonight, and he played 25 minutes and had a big night. When you have 2 players that can score in 20 points or more off your bench, you're in a really good position to win that game usually, because it doesn't happen really that often. AJ Green, 6 points, plus six and plus minus two personal fouls, one rebound, 2 of 2 from the 3 point line, 2 of 2 from the field. The rest of the guys did not play for regardless of the reason. It was the coach's decision. 39 of 68, 57% from the field. 15 of 31, 48% from three. 25 of 32, 78% from the free throw line. 31 rebounds, 26 assists, 6 steals, 7 blocks, 16 turnovers, and 18 personal fouls, and 118 points, which is big. But the Nets, they did what they could do to make it interesting, and they kept it interesting, and they had a chance to possibly win it, but fell short of that goal. Um, Dorian Finney-Smith, 9 points, plus two, and plus minus four personal fouls, one steal, one assist, four rebounds, 3 of 5 from the 3 point line, 3 of 7 from the field. Cameron Johnson was really shooting that ball well, especially from three, and he was able to also get to the basket, but he finished with 26, plus nine and plus minus two personal fouls, three turnovers, one block, one steal, two assists, three rebounds, two of them was offensive, 4 of 4 from the free throw line, 4 of 8 from three, 9 of 16 from the field. Nick Claxton's 21 points, plus three and plus minus three personal fouls, two blocks, three steals, four assists, 10 rebounds, a double double for Nicholas Claxton. And he also had three of those rebounds that was offensive, 3 of 3 from the free throw line, 0 of 1 from three, 9 of 14 from the field. He really was getting to the basket and finishing. He played real big and real strong in that paint tonight. It was good to see it, also. And he finished with 33 minutes played, and he looked good throughout that entire game. Dennis Schroeder had 34 points. He's been going off against a lot of teams, but the fact that he had 34 points and 11 assists shows why they was able to be competitive in this game, because he was just getting to the basket at will. He was able to hit some big threes, and Dennis Schroeder has really had a really good season. He was plus six and plus minus three personal fouls. He had 11 assists, like I said. Three rebounds. He was 4 of 5 from the free throw line, 4 of 7 from three, and 13 of 19 from the field. It was nothing the man couldn't do. Like, whatever this man wanted to do in this game, he was able to do it. And he played bigger than he actually is tonight. And the team really needed everything he can do to be able to win this game, and they ended up coming up short. Keon Johnson had a three, but he missed it. 6 points, plus one and plus minus three personal fouls, two turnovers, two steals, 2 of 5 from three, 2 of 8 from the field. Trendon Watford, 4 points, minus 12 and plus minus two personal fouls, two assists, three rebounds, 2 of 2 from the free throw line, 1 of 2 from the field. Jalen Wilson, 3 points, minus 9 and plus minus three personal fouls, three assists, two rebounds, one was offensive, 1 of 5 from three, 1 of 8 from the field. Day'Ron Sharp, 4 points, minus 11 and plus minus one personal foul, two steals, one rebound, 2 of 2 from the free throw line, 1 of 3 from the field. Ben Simmons, 0 points, minus 5 and plus minus two personal fouls, two turnovers, one assist, three rebounds, no field goals attempted, no free throws attempted for Ben Simmons, and that was it for him. He only played 18 minutes. Shake Milton, he had 6 points, minus 9 and plus minus two personal fouls, two turnovers, one rebound, 2 of 4 from three, 2 of 4 from the field, and nobody scored in double figures off the bench for the Brooklyn Nets, which was unfortunate, but it happened. The rest of the guys did not play, coach's decision. 41 of 81, 50% from the field as a team. 16 of 35, 45% from three. 15 of 16 from the free throw line. That's about 93%. 30 rebounds, 24 assists, 9 steals, 3 blocks, 9 turnovers as a team, and 25 personal fouls. Although they took care of the ball better than the Bucks, they also fouled the Bucks more often, and they also got out rebounded, and they had less assists, even though they had more steals. But the fact that they got to the free throw line less, they shot it better, and they also didn't shoot better from the field or from three. The Bucks was able to outplay them just by a little bit, and it was enough for them to win this game. And the Bucks have looked better. They have been playing better. People knew that they was one of the better teams talent wise in the league, and they're actually performing and playing like it now. Their defense is still spotty, still not where it needs to really be, and I don't think it's going to be great at this point because they are what they are, but they are playing better. They do have Middleton back. He's still showing you that he got his moves. He still can do the same things he usually does. He just got to knock off more of that rust. And I think he can outplay Torian Prince because Torian Prince sometimes, just like a game tonight, doesn't really do much. Chris Middleton can handle the ball and score and set guys up with his playmaking ability, and he can still stretch the floor without getting in the way. I think that's a better weapon for them if they're trying to get off to better starts and they're trying to find ways to not trail as much. I think having another scorer that can break down the defense, even if it's late in the shot clock, and still get a quality shot because he's that good at creating his own shot, will make this team infinitely better. And even as a defender, he's long, he's lanky, and he can stay in front of guys. I don't know if it's going to be that much of a difference because he's older now, and he had lower body injuries that sapped him a little bit of his athleticism. But they have to find what they can find to be able to continue to win games. And that's all that really matter at the end of the day. And they're showing that that's all they care about, and they're doing the work that they need to get victories, which wasn't a concern of ours. We were just worried about why are the Bucks so mediocre? Why can't they be better? Why aren't they playing well? And even though they took care of some of the teams that they had to win to get their record back good, they still only one game above 500, showing you that their seasons still are disappointing. Like if you're a Bucks fan, you shouldn't be too happy over how they're performing now because they still haven't beaten anybody that's really, really good. And even some of the games they have won lately have been against teams that they should beat. And Giannis should be enough to get you past those teams. Same with Dame. That duo should be able to beat most of those teams. And guys just have to help and contribute around them just enough. And that's one of the games they had tonight. They had their star players step up, and their role players complement them well. And that's enough to win against most of the okay to bad teams. And it's a lot of them in the Eastern Conference, and the Bucks are beating up on them and like they should. So you still gotta give them credit for winning them. You still gotta give them credit for handling their business and go about it the right way, even if they're close, even if they're not blowing them out. The Bucks are just not what they used to be, and we just have to accept that. But they still a team that can be dangerous. They still a team that can give you trouble, and you still have to defeat them. So the Bucks are not going to be an easy team to defeat for that reason. So as long as you understand that and you smartly pick your expectations of this team, you'll realize they're still one of the best teams in the East. They're just more of a pretender. They're not going to beat you enough to where you can lose to them 4 times. And any team in the East can compete with them that's already in the playoffs because they're basically showing that each and every time they play the Bucks. So they're just in the middle of the pack, and they're just a team because they have Giannis that you got to respect, and you know you got to bring your A game because of that. And Dame can always show up in the fourth or in the third quarter and just keep making shots and keep making plays and put you in tough situations. But you can always just, pick on him offensively and go at him because he's going to be a bad defender. And he does take gambles and he does take risks. So that way you just can't score on them easily. And, you still got to be smart when you're attacking them too. So you got to give him a little bit of credit because at least he put effort to be at least a competitive defender sometimes. But the Bucks, they're handling their business. They're getting the job done. And we got to respect that they was able to come out from an ugly start and at least be respectable. Comment, like, subscribe, share, hit the notification bell if you want to support Basketball Analysis Podcast or AnalysisPlayground.com or just YouTube on Analysis Playground. If you're new to the channel, I do NBA conversations just like this. I also do breakdowns of legends, current players, superstars, future stars, and I also cover the NBA draft. If you want to see what I offer, you can just check out my YouTube channel and you'll see all the content that I have on there. I got over 3,000 videos on my channel for you to watch, and you can see what I do. And most people love the content on this channel. That's why I have such a big following. And you can also follow me on other platforms that's going to be on my channel too, because they offer different content than my YouTube channel. And that's something that you can check out if you want to also. And thanks for watching. Thanks for checking out the channel. Thanks for showing interest in the channel. And hopefully I can see you guys later today with more analysis.